Gentlemen, what is going on? What is happening? What is up today? Happy Monday. Hope you're all having a great day. It is your coach, Danny C, coming at you live. If you're tuning in right now, I appreciate you. Hashtag I'm here. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay. I'm excited to deliver some value today. We're going to be talking about a little bit of my story. I'm going to share a little bit of my story. I'm going to get into a story that I actually heard that I know will resonate with you 100%, especially if you're a busy guy, you're working long hours, you're struggling with motivation, you're struggling to get back on track. I'm going to serve you today, and this is going to be good. All right. So hashtag I'm here. If you're watching right now, hashtag replay. If you're watching a little bit later, I appreciate you, and I'm excited. It's going to be a good one. I want to start our week off with some momentum, with some motivation. I'm seeing some people in the comments that are familiar. What is going on? Let me send some waves here. What is up, peeps? Hope we're doing good. And yeah, I know what today is going to be very valuable. So make sure we tune in, full attention, full energy. Make sure we're listening up. I know it's going to really help you, and you're going to be able to leave this training 1% better in terms of really getting in the right direction to lose the weight, feel good, feel confident, and really get that energy, that body, that mindset that you always wanted. Because I know a lot of you are struggling right now, especially going to the holidays. You haven't done anything all year, or you haven't been consistent. And this, hopefully today, will be that podcast that really puts it over the edge. And you're like, all right, I really got to do something about this. Joe, what is going on? This is for you right here, man. What's going on? Hope you're doing well and amazing, brother. And everybody tuning in, if you're on Facebook right now, I can't see your username, but make sure you hashtag I'm here if you're watching right now, because I do appreciate your presence. And let's get into this. All right. Without further ado. All right, let me start this up. We'll get down the countdown. 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Men's Fat Loss Made Easy podcast, where I'm here to give you the best tips and tricks that you can use on your fat loss journey. Today, we will be talking about how when I was 30 pounds heavier, I was at my lowest. And I honestly wanted to share this today because I know a lot of you gentlemen are struggling. And I think a lot of you guys don't know how much your poor health is holding you back. You don't know how much your inconsistencies are holding you back in your life. And I'm just going to be honest, because I know how it feels to be on the other side. I know how it feels to not like my body, not really look forward to getting up and looking in the mirror, because I hated looking in the mirror. I avoided looking in the mirror. I know how it feels to really keep changing your clothes before you go out, because you're not comfortable with your body and your clothes are getting tighter. And for me, I was always like untucking my shirt because it was rubbing up against my fat, and I just didn't like the way I looked. And gentlemen, I know a lot of you watching and listening, you feel this way right now. But I don't think you're 100% aware of how your health is holding you back in every single area of your life. Or maybe gentlemen, but you're just not doing anything about it. And for me, when I was 30 pounds heavier, I was at my lowest. My confidence was down. I didn't really know what I wanted to do for a career. I was going throughout my day sluggish, low on energy. I wasn't really thinking straight. I had a lot of like OCD and a lot of problems like going on inside internally. And it was because I was overweight. I didn't feel good. I wasn't focused on my nutrition. I wasn't focused on my diet. I didn't have the confidence to pursue relationships. All right. I didn't feel good about myself. I'm just going to be 100% vulnerable. And I know a lot of you guys are in the same place, and you're deciding to stay stuck every single day. And I don't want you to keep playing this same repetitive game over and over. And the holidays are coming and you haven't done anything all year. You're not seeing results. You haven't been consistent. All right. So I want to inspire you right now, gentlemen. I really do. And I actually want to share a story with you from TikTok. All right. It is actually from TikTok. I guess there's some value on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. I should say there's value in TikTok. But it was really inspiring. And I know, gentlemen, if you're struggling with motivation, you're struggling to lose weight, feel good, you're working long hours, you have so many excuses. I get it. Let's change your life right now, because this is going to hit home, hopefully, for a lot of you. And basically the story goes like this, right? Just think right now, if I started right now banging my head against this wall right behind me, you see it. All right. If you're on the podcast, there's a wall behind me. All right. If I go banging my head, you'd probably drop in the comments like, Danny, like, what are you doing? Stop. You're going to get a concussion. You're going to get a brain injury. you're going to get really hurt. And you are going to take it very seriously because it's scientifically proven. If I bang my head against this wall like multiple times, I'm going to get a brain injury of some sort, concussion or something. We take it very seriously. But what's also scientifically proven is that if you exercise and eat better consistently, you will be happier. It's scientifically proven that what you eat affects your brain functionality and the decisions you make on a daily basis in your career, in your job, whatever it is. It's scientifically proven that if you're inconsistent with exercise, nutrition, you're getting overweight, you are more at risk for heart attacks, diabetes, high cholesterol, basically dying early. And so, why don't you take that serious? That's my real question to you. Why are you putting everything first, like your job and everything else? Everything goes before you working on your goals because it's just easier for you. That's just the truth. But why don't you take it seriously? If I started banging my head on this wall, you'd be, oh, Danny, like you would take it seriously. So why don't you take your health just as serious? Because honestly, if I'm just going to be frank, waking up every single day and hating what you see in the mirror is probably worse than a concussion. Let's just be real. That's not a good way to live. And I was there. So I wanted to share my story to inspire you guys to really take action today. And I already know what you're thinking. Like, all right, Danny, like this is motivating. You're right. I really got to pay attention to my health. I'm going to start January 1st. I'm going to do it. New Year's resolution. Like, no, start right now. There's no perfect time compared to now. Because guess what? Life is going to get busier in 2023. Life's going to get busier in January, and you're not going to be ready. You're going to be 5 pounds heavier. You're not going to start. You're still going to be procrastinating. How do you think that's going to go? You're going to put it off till March and then April. And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to start in summer. I have this gap. I have this few months of summer. Like, come on. You've been doing this for years. Start right now. So when January comes, you could be stronger mentally, physically, emotionally. You could feel good going to your New Year's party and Janice sees, whoa, Billy, you're 10 pounds down. Jim, you're 15 pounds down. Timmy, you are 20 pounds down. Like, what are you doing? What's your secret? And you feel good, you feel confident, you're getting some compliments. You're like, all right, this is it. Instead of you procrastinating, be like, all right, I remember that podcast Danny did. I should start. Like, no, don't wait to start. Start right now. All right, because it's going to be so worth it when January 1st comes and you're already feeling fucking amazing. All right, so start right now because you are going to start today working on your health. You are going to work on your mindset. You are going to change your nutritional habits because if you do not, you are going to be metaphorically banging your head against this wall. That's just the truth. All right, because why do you take that as serious but not your health? That's the big question. And like coming back to the beginning of the podcast, I think you guys underestimate how much poor health is affecting every area of your life when it comes to your self-esteem, confidence, energy levels, happiness, your fulfillment. Like, what is life really about? Are you just going throughout life just to get a paycheck every single week? Like, is that really what it's about? Because you're putting yourself last right now. Put yourself first and amazing things are gonna fucking happen. I promise. I keep my word on that. All right, gentlemen. So that's how I'm gonna end this podcast. Just some value. I wanted to share a story that I learned that really resonated with me, and also share my story. Like, you have to realize, gentlemen, this is the truth. What I said. And if I lost the 30 pounds, if all these guys that are on my page that you see daily, I'm posting all these, clients that are winning. If they can do it, so can you. You are no different than they are. They just took the first step. And that's what you're really lacking right now. You have to take that first step. It might be a little bit nerve-wracking. It's going to take some courage. It will. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But there's something in you that I believe in. You listen to this whole podcast. You watch my stuff a lot, and you need this. All right. So take action today because it will be worth it. And that future you will be thanking yourself today for taking action. I promise. All right. So that is it. That is all I got. All right, gentlemen, I appreciate you so much. If you're listening to the podcast, it means the world. Leave me a written review, 5 stars. It would mean a lot. Or you can send me a biggest takeaway on Instagram or Facebook. Would love to hear from you about the podcast. All right, appreciate you so much. See you on the next episode. Talk to you soon. Bye. Let's go. Oh, did it stop? Hello? Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Gentlemen, hopefully this was good. Wherever you're watching, I am live across a couple platforms right now. just drop a thumbs up if this helped you gain a perspective, gain something that maybe you didn't really realize before, because the whole point of this was like sharing my story, but also sharing how if you are not taking care of your health consistently, you are probably underestimating the impact it has on you in terms of your career, your relationships, your social life, how you go about your life, and just overall happiness and fulfillment. If you are not consistent and you're not working on yourself, you're probably lacking in one of those areas. So we have to do something about it and take action today because it will pay off. All right. So hopefully this was really good. If something really stood out to you today and you're like, wow, this really hit home, send me a message. Send me your biggest takeaway from today, and we could talk about a game plan for you heading into 2023, losing weight, building muscle, feeling good, and feeling confident. All right. So that's it. That's all I got. Have a great Monday. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.